Hi, it's Angelina, one of the participating artists in Mdina Biennale, entitled Mediterranean Goddesses. Myths and legends began to be recorded just as soon as humans mastered the technology of writing. Often, the very first texts were hymns to the gods or collections of mythological stories that became organized into cycles, explaining how the world was created, how humans came into existence, or why death is necessary. Persephone and several Mediterranean goddesses are figures in ancient mythology who hold significant roles in symbolism. While each goddess has her unique characteristics and stories, there are some connections that can be drawn between Persephone and certain Mediterranean goddesses such as Cybele or Isis and even Demetra. Persephone is closely related to Demetra, her mother. Demetra is the goddess of agriculture, fertility, and harvest in Greek mythology. The story of Persephone's abduction by Hades and her eventual return from the underworld is a central myth in Greek mythology and is intimately tied to the changing seasons. Demetra's grief over her daughter's absence is said to cause the seasons to change, symbolizing the cycle of growth, death, and rebirth in nature. These myths often share common themes related to fertility, transformation, and the cyclical nature of life. These parallels demonstrate the universal human fascination with these concepts and the diverse ways in which cultures have expressed them through mythology. So, my video begins with the lyrics from the poem Persephone's Nightmare, written by Greek poet Nikos Gatsos. The poem sets modern Greek environmental issues against Greek mythology. Elefsis is the setting for the most important ancient shrine of Demetra and Persephone, goddesses associated with Earth's fertility and the modern industrial wasteland. The video continues on a dreamer scenery, a fascination with dreams, where there's no sense of time. It's actually outside of language, a space for itself to breathe. The image itself, the speech. The word beyond formulated language. Here, the word is used metaphorically to suggest a complex that happens outside of language. The poetic is not an operation specific to language, but a compositional methodology for visual forms such as cinema. The poetic construct arises from the fact that it is an investigation of a situation, in that it probes the ramifications of the moment, and is concerned with its quality and its depth so that you have poetry concerned. In a sense, not with what is occurring, but with what it feels like or what it means. A poem, to my mind, creates visible or auditory forms of something invisible, which is a feeling, emotion, or the metaphysical content of the movement.